What have you been doing, Cam? Is anything good going on? Do we have potential business? Live on YouTube. Live on Facebook. Josh, I don't know why, but I don't get notified whenever your show goes live. I mean, I hate that because I'm sure you're putting some great shit out there, aren't you? What did you talk about this morning? What have you learned? Tell me. Relationships and habits. I didn't even watch that show, and I've already talked about habits. Actually, I talked about habits yesterday. Did you mention me in your show? You did? Did he? Did you watch him?
Yeah.
Good morning, Amanda.
I mention you every show.
Every show. I appreciate it. 60 seconds of gratitude. I'm going to get started because I'm very, very thankful. Yesterday, we had a very good day on the phone. So if you're on here, like, comment, share the stream, fire questions. Ask me a question. What is it? Yesterday was the 13th. So let's go through and let's break down the calls. I'm very thankful for this. How many calls do you think the office made yesterday? Total.
450.
How many would you say?
I would say 400.
How many would you say?
500. 425.
I'd say 380.
380. Okay. Well, some of you, do y'all ever pay attention or are y'all just guessing? Guessing. Okay. Yesterday we made 440 phone calls. It looks like we had nearly 10 hours of talk time. Why do you think that's important right now?
People need to know, or people, like, we need to be talking to people.
Why?
In order for us to be on their mind whenever they make decisions.
Yeah, but what I'm really looking at is you're going to have to fill up a pipeline because I've told y'all what happens when the Fed starts raising rates. That is an indication of what's going to happen, Josh.
Mortgage rates go up.
No.
They're going to stall.
What is?
The declines.
But what if do you remember what I said? Whenever the Fed raises their rates, what's going to happen? Good morning, Noah, Remy, Cameron. Thank you for getting on here. What happens when the Fed raises their interest rates? Huh?
Remember you saying something about inflammation?
Inflammation. Ooh, no. Inflation. Chris Clark, Hayden. No. Whenever the Fed raises interest rates, the economy suffers 6 to 9 months later. What happens during that time? So, Josh, if you ate a cheeseburger, 3 cheeseburgers every single day, and you started drinking beer every single day, would you be fat that day? What if you did it every single day for 6 months? Quit doing anything. Would you start to gain some weight? Probably. Well, see, it takes time to see these things. It takes time for them to show up. So what I'm telling you right now is the only way we're going to overcome what we're coming into is we got to outwork our past self. So yesterday was a good day. I'm looking. Cameron made 102 phone calls. Is that the first time you've ever hit 100? Ooh, how many times have you done it?
Probably, like, total since I've been here?
Yep.
Probably 12 or 15.
Hitting 100 phone calls is a lot of phone calls. Jacob, 100 phone calls. Jish, 85 phone calls. How many did you make?
35. Whatever. He made 50.
You made
No,
50?
you made 50.
Have you ever made phone calls before? Is this the first time you've done it?
First time, yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't. I mean, I don't know why you would. There's nothing fun about it. Lorema, 52 phone calls. Mark, 50 phone calls. Could you do more? So you've got this agreement with yourself. You've got this agreement. You've agreed you can do 100. You can do 100. You can do 50. You did 35. Can you do more? Can you work to the more? Noah did 51. So yesterday we had a great day on the phones. 440 phone calls. Man, that is magnificent. Hey, what a man. Andre, Thank you for getting on here, Cecilia. How is Texas? Shannon Wheeler. Hey, see, right now we're watching the mortgage rates go up. If you need information about your rate, call this guy, Premier Mortgage Group, Shannon Wheeler. How did I title today's show, Van?
How easily are you influenced?
How easily are you influenced? This is why it's so important with who you're rolling with. Do you have a will that can be broken? We'll go around the room. Could somebody come in here and talk you out of what you want to accomplish?
No.
Is your dreams for sale? Are you sure? How hard would it, like whenever you're locked in on something, how easily can you be talked out of it?
When I'm locked in?
Yep. Like today, you got your, are those Cole Haans? Are those buckle jeans? Probably. You've got your little flashy jacket. You're cool. Come up here and stand in front of everybody.
Hey,
Come.
so if we give you $1 million cash today and said, hey, start a new profession,
Now look,
Well, if you give me $1 million a day, I'll take it.
so your dreams can be bought.
that's exactly right.
Well, I'm gonna turn that $1 million into.
See anything about that? Me,
All right, get out of the way. Danny Ward, good morning. Good morning to you, friend. Sounds like a hell of a day yesterday. Man, it was a great day yesterday. I'm very, very thankful for that. So, how often do you ask yourself, is your goal for sale? You used to make 50 phone calls a day. You started slacking. Cam looks damn good. You made 35 yesterday. Why 35?
No excuse.
There's no excuse. But I want you to ask yourself every single day, where'd that guy go?
he took my charger.
Uh.
I'm on this 35 calls.
I don't know what happened to him. How about you? Are you satisfied with what you did?
Yes. You can make 50 calls.
What do you think about that? He's satisfied with it.
It's my fault. He doesn't know any better.
He doesn't know it. No, he does know. You're teaching him that.
But no, it's my fault.
Yeah,
He doesn't
you were
know.
proud of him for hitting 50. I mean, hey, by the way, 50 calls is not. There's nothing easy about that. I mean, you got to be a lunatic to come in here and do what you do. By the way, but it's one thing that can change everything. What are you selling over there?
I'm not satisfied at all.
Are you not?
No,
Well, yesterday you made 50 phone calls, which you were probably like, I did my job. Most people think if I do my job, that's good enough. But doing your job will not get you ahead, no matter what it is.
Hey, why would you, anybody that said you got to make 50, always know, never make 50. Make 51, 52, 53. Never do this.
Work to the. Now, yesterday we came in here and I told them, I don't know if Josh remembers. Cam, I'm going to bet you remember. Who did I tell y'all to start calling?
I did that too.
Did you?
That was a big part of
Like,
my prospecting.
Part of your job is to remove yourself from isolation and obscurity. Last night I told my wife, I easily influenced her. I said, hey, I just need to go get a drink tonight. We're not supposed to drink during the week, but we did. I went out and I had 4 shots of Colonel E.H. Taylor and had hot chicken from the alley. But I went out and I was present with a lot of people. I talked to a lot of people in person last night. I was connected to a lot of. So whenever we went out, I told Brittany, I want to really go somewhere where I can be around people because I'm thinking about my future. I'm thinking about getting around people because I told y'all yesterday, if you want money, money is always a result. Money is always the result of something that you've done prior. What is the one thing that has to factor into the equation to get your money right? People. So calling people, I have a lot of the new people, they come in here and they build a muscle, they build courage, they build confidence and commitment to come in here and call every single day. But there's a point to where you need to be moving to where you're around people. Today, you're going to be around a couple of people playing golf. How can you expand that?
Get them to bring their buddies.
How else can you expand that?
Get them to post me on their Instagram.
There you go. Always thinking about expansion. But hey, thank you, weatherman. But I'm just going to ask you, how committed are you to yourself? How do you influence yourself? Because If you can't influence yourself on things, you're always going to be swayed. Weatherman used to make this joke about this guy, and I didn't really know what he meant, but he was like, I can't say the man or woman's name. I won't do that. But he would say, this person. You can just move this person anywhere you want. You can move them from here to there. Do you remember talking about that? How easy. Well, hey, I can just move you over here. He didn't have this code with himself that his influence isn't for sale. His mind, his emotions, you can't move him that easy because he's got this deep-seated belief in himself. You ever notice that? Like how easily some people you get around, okay, they're here, but now we've moved them over here just by something that we said. The best way to build this discipline is to commit to your dreams, commit to yourself and say, this shit ain't for sale. You can't talk me out of doing what I want to do. Van, shut us down. I got a 9 o'clock meeting I got to get to.